really roomy. Yeah, it's warm. It's definitely warm. Well, here we are in Tunis, at the airport. And now I gotta find a bus. Could be over there. Could not be over there. It's fucking lovely and warm here. It's about 30, 31, something like that. I'm very, very excited, frankly, to be back. Because I know a lot more about the food now. I know a little bit of yes, no, please, thank you, all that shit. And I've got places to go and coffee to drink. I'm going to do what I didn't do last time, which was to get a local SIM card so I can actually use the fucking internet. Mostly just so I can order food properly. That's the main thing, really. I remember this place. I had a cup of coffee over there just after I arrived and I was very confused. And I had absolutely no fucking idea what was going on. And now, I suppose I have the same little idea, but hey, at least I've been here before. It seems to be making a difference. Damn. On here. Checked in. All stored up. And hungry. Some bread stuff over there. I don't know, I might go get that kafteji sandwich I found. Love the look of this place here with the tiles. It's great. One of the old ancient gates, and I really love this place. It's lined with cafes everywhere. I'm not going to go to any one of these, but I'm going to go into the Medina because there are some places open quite late in there. So let's go and find out what they're about. I found someone. Now I realise I can't just keep filming myself walking around the Medina at night, because it's all this cool and interesting, and there'll just be hours of this sort of thing. But while I'm freshly new in town, it's pretty exciting to me. Back to Cafe Khaled, the first place I ever stopped to buy something, a coffee here, first time I came, and I was very confused. It's next to that huge, minaret, and I've got a bag of sweeties, including a few freebies. These green ones look kind of interesting. I don't really know what they are. Let's find out. Morning. It's fucking hot today. So the thing about all these beautifully painted doorways and tiles is that they're just absolutely everywhere, and everywhere I would stop and go, oh, that's nice. It would take me a day to walk a mile at that rate, so I'm going to try and look for some sort of savoury, pastry-based breakfast. Why break the habit of a lifetime? Actually, this cafe up here looks good, so maybe I'll get a coffee first, try and work it out where I am for a fucking start. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go get lost in the Medina, try and find a bakery or something. I mean, there's millions of them, obviously. Hey, that looks cute. I got a spicy sandwich, and it tastes fucking great. They love these fig roll type things here. They're sort of everywhere. Haven't had one yet. Beautiful. It's just absolutely fucking impossible not to get lost in there. But fun though, you know, fun. But I kind of wanted to have a cup of tea outside. Not had a tea or coffee, not a drop has passed my lips this morning. And that needs to be fixed. But there is a place up here, I remember. Like a little square shortly into the Medina. So I'm going to try and find it. It's not here. But it's a few doors down that way. Well, we are definitely in tourist town now. I mean, it's cute, you know, of course it's cute.
Dougga.
Yeah, I didn't make it here last time. Let's get some fucking tea or something. Gotta be a way I can sit down somewhere with that view, huh? Let's find out. This is where everyone gets their cute Instagram pictures. Posing by doorways, looking, you know, relaxed and beautiful. It's fucking hot here though. Actually, it's kind of breezy. It's way hotter in town. Okay, I mean, I take the piss a bit, but I'll give it to the place for this view, definitely. Gotta hand it to Sidi Side for this view.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة.
Never came up here before. The last time I was here. This is Casbah Square apparently, and it's very chill. I was going to hang out here for a bit. Now it's finally cooled down. Not much of a breeze, but I'll take it. It's been very difficult to actually drink enough water. Like it's not like it's hotter than it gets. I mean, it can get like this in the UK, but very rarely. Just haven't been anywhere this long in a while. Fucking just I just feel dehydrated all the time. I suppose I'm just drinking tea and coffee, which, you know, could be better. I could be maybe making better choices. Anyway. I've been enjoying this city quite a bit. It's funny, you turn the corner and just completely nothing, no one, nada. Obviously some sort of marketplace in the day, but just me and some stray cats. Now I'm going to sit down, drink some water, and I'm going to finish this goddamn book tonight. I'm not carrying it around with me tomorrow. It's finished tonight. Morning. I'm going to attempt to get the tram to a Louage station called Bab Saldoun, then get the Louage to Bizerte. Hopefully getting there by 12 latest. It's like 9:30 now. Should be possible, but I don't know. Never been in one of these Louages before, so we'll find out. Some fairly chaotic junction action going on here. I'm not crossing yet. That's the Bab Saldoun gates just there. I'm not really looking forward to driving around here, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes, eh? So this is Bizerte, and then one side it's a big old mosque, and then it's a big bridge that we walk over here into town and the Mediterranean Sea. Tell you what, you're not getting this breeze in Tunis, no chance because this is fucking lovely. And this is the old port of Bizerte with a huge wooden, I don't know, what is it, a restaurant or something? I mean, it is cute. You can't say it isn't cute. You want to have a walk around, get some sort of overpriced drink, and sit on the harbour, I suppose. Wasn't really the sort of thing I was expecting of Tunisia, really, but of course, I mean, it's on the Mediterranean, but it's very European, very post-colonial sort of thing. This, isn't it? It is lovely though. It looks gorgeous. Well, this is a very cute place. I like it. I'm fond of the citronade. It's nice and sharp and refreshing. And there's a beach over there, apparently, an old Spanish fortress, the other end of town. So I'm going to go have a look at those things. Well, whichever way you slice it, this here gate is not going to open. There is no other gate. There's a big cemetery around that way. I've been around here twice. This is the gate, the only gate. And despite what Google AI tells you, it's not always open because it's closed right now. And I'm fucking thirsty. This is my blabby moment. That place is closed. That's where I had it from before. And then we go in for it now, portion for one. They've mixed it for me. It's not like it's the other way, really. We now have a slightly cloudy day, which is a nice little relief, I suppose. Our plan was to get the luage to Dougga today. For that I've got to get all the way to Bab Sardoun, it's across town, and I've got to get some more cash probably, because I'm not super low, but probably low enough that if I get into trouble with buses missing this and that, whatever, I do then, you know, I might need it. Ran out of Rizla, nearly, got like 4 left, bad. Need to get some camels, need to get some food. I'm already thinking this is just too late for this trip. It's like not even 9:30, but the trams are slow to arrive here. I took a slight gamble by coming down here to catch the tram instead of just going to the main square. See what time it is, see what's likely. I've got to make it to Dougga at some point this holiday, surely. But whether it's today or a few days time, I don't know. But I've got to start earlier than this, I think. One of these millions of fans is my right. I don't know where it is or what it is. I suppose this is halfway cleaned, and there's some other kind of clean ones up there that you can see the shine come up in them. Really, it's the landscape that's as nice as anything here, really. I suppose the vast majority of the northern side of the country is just like this. It's very hilly, there's a lot of olive trees everywhere, and obviously it's dry. And I've got like 2 more hours here, but it's big, there's a lot of it around, a lot to see, and a little cafe. Now, anytime I've been to one of these, I always find it difficult to visualise it, you know, in its heyday, it's just impossible and it's ruined. But this is obviously a main street here, you know. And then obviously right at the top, I can't tell if I'm pointing at it, the closest you're going to get really is walking from just down here, sort of rounding this corner, and then seeing how imposing it must have looked. And so I'm going to do that. I don't think it's much of an imaginative leap, really. And it's the best chance you'll get of the sort of feeling of walking into an ancient city, I suppose. There's not too many places where you can get that, not just because of the ruins, but because of the geography of the place, you know. Weirdly, walking up the river towards Arundel Castle, I found it as well, because you're out of the way of the roads, and it's sort of like, well, this is what an approach to a medieval castle would have looked like. You know, can't hear the cars, and you're not just driving down an A road. You're following the river. This is what walking or boating towards Arundel would have looked like. Not this. This is Tunisia, obviously. I'm just calling on a previous example. So I'm going to do this bit of mental role play here now and try and think of Roman things. And this here's a view I'm gonna do a little recreation of. Now look at this. There's even a part of the word I recognise there. This is absolutely amazing. It's a temple of some sort, and you can see the big one in the background there. It was £2 to get in here. I mean, the taxi and the luage, okay, comes out a bit more than £2. All told, might be stretching to around 15, which is outrageous. Well, I guess this is the... I've been delaying this gratification, but this is the Roman power fantasy money shot right here. Walking up the steps of the Capitol and being mightily impressed about the Caesar or something, I don't know, the Emperor, fuck knows. And to be fair, it is impressive. It is really quite impressive. Camera's not getting it at all.
نسيت عيني
tell you, sometimes just give me a fucking bus and a bus station instead of these lodges and their shady fucking dealings. Just a bus. I know where I am with a bus. Except when it takes me to the airport by accident. Then I don't know where I am. No, it's my dinner. Last time I was here, and I had I went to the same place. The striking difference was, at this point, I know what I'm ordering. And before I was confused, tired, and in a bad mood. I'm deeply hungry. I'm still pretty deeply hungry now because I've not eaten anything all fucking day. Because it's a nice place here. It's a nice place to be. But now I've just got this fucking vast Malawi, and it costs £1.25. It's the size of my arm and heavier than my arm. And it's tasty this time because I got to choose what I wanted in it rather than just sort of pointing at everything and going, which is what happened last time. Anyway, I'm going to try and finish this. It'll take a heroic effort, I think. That's me out of digs number 1 and on a 4-hour train to the city of Sfax, where I'll be in an old-fashioned hotel probably. Well, it's a hotel. Maybe it's old-fashioned, who knows. The guy there said, oh, don't go to Sfax, a couple of days ago, but then he's from there. He said it wasn't very interesting, but everywhere, people are from somewhere, they don't think it's very interesting. But I'm sure it'll be interesting enough for me. Because the food at least is, apparently there's a specific kind of way they do food there. But I need a proper sit-down restaurant meal, a good meal that costs a tenner. So I have not done that yet. I've been too seduced by the fast food, which is fair enough really, because it's fucking amazing. And very cheap, very quick, very good. But yeah, there are obviously fancier things I could be having, and maybe I should get them in Sfax, who knows. And this grand edifice here is the main station in Tunis. Last time I was here, I left myself a comically short amount of time to get my ticket and get on the train. I was still in the middle of the Medina 15 minutes before the train left. The guy I was with, who was showing us around, said, and I quote, "Bro, you're fucked." He helped me out of the Medina. I ran to the station, and I've never missed a train yet. I probably have, I'm sure I have, but not here. Platform 9, I think mine is. Let's get my ticket. quick cigarette before the journey on this fabulous little train. I've got new ones over there, but not my luck. Back on the old ones. We've got a very different vibe here than my last place of residence. It's a real busy, bustling place, and I'm up on the 6th floor, which I'm trying not to think about. And I'm going to go into town now. Most of the sort of fancy restaurants are closed, if not all of them, so that'll have to wait till tomorrow. But I made a very exciting discovery on the train, so that's going to dominate the next few days. So now, yeah, again at the place I just ate, the guy who served me expressed some incredulity that I would visit Sfax just as a holiday. He said, "Are you working? Are you studying?" I said, "No, vacances." And then he said, "You know, in Sfax people just sleep and work. That's what people come here to do." And then a view like this, I mean, it's the whole way along this incredible old Medina and City wall. It's amazing. I mean, the idea that tourists wouldn't come here and that there's nothing of value is, as you can see, quite baffling to me. What it transpires, focus, darken, is that nothing is open in there, nothing at all. It is a fucking ghost town. Places that said they should be open are not, and there's no one around. Extremely dead. So it's a daytime place. I'll come back tomorrow. Plenty of stuff outside the Medina to see.